You may be thinking, who on earth is rocking an oversized blazer, okay? Oversized blazer, sport tank, and a fitted with some sneakers? I am. My closet, my style, my way. And today we're going over the brand new Bad Bunny Adidas Response CL in the cream and silver colorway. And you know what? I kept trying to think, like, why does this sneaker speak to me so much? Then it finally hit me. I pretty much ran in this in high school track. The latest collaboration to drop for Adidas and Bad Bunny is the brand new Response CL. As you can see, the traditional Bad Bunny box, which is white, and this colorway is the white, cream, and silver, but it also comes in yellow. It officially dropped on March 10th, earlier this month. As you can see, a dust bag is included. I love this colorway because it's tonal, featuring sail, white, gray, and silver, but let's dive into the actual melted design. Bad Bunny's style, creativity, and music are all influenced by various facets when it comes to fashion, culture, and again, other genres of music. They all flow together with creative fluidity, and that's exactly why this sneaker has a melted design. The Response CL as a silhouette originated in the early 2000s, and this specific sneaker will feature a synthetic leather upper, mesh, but then also other synthetic materials to bind the rest of the shoe. Keep in mind, the base of this sneaker is a trail running shoe, so it'll actually feature Adidas foam cushioning that helps while running on trails, but then also the Adidas torsion system, which is amazing for midfoot support, and that's actually the reason I wore these in high school. The heel will feature Bad Bunny's signature all-seeing eye, and as you can see on the outer sole, there's plenty of traction for running, walking, and more. The outer sole, like the sock liner, will feature a darker gray tone, more of a charcoal colorway, and the insole will also have the stamp of Adidas and the Bad Bunny logo. In terms of sizing, I went up to a 6.5. I was unsure of how these would fit, but I will say go true to size. Another neutral tonal pair added to my collection. I'm racking these up like crazy, but I love it because again, sail, white, gray goes with everything. Now, although it features some of Adidas' signature cushioning, please understand it won't feel like a Boost, it won't feel like a 700 or 350 V2, none of those. Just be mindful. It is comfortable, it does provide a lot of midfoot support, at least for me, so let's go with an 8 out of 10 when it comes to comfort. I think you can certainly play up the fact that it is a little bit chunkier in a trail shoe. Rock these with distressed denim, wide leg denim, let it fall over the top of the shoe, which I absolutely love, as shown here. My high school days are long behind me, so I didn't fully remember what size I wore, but I went up a half size to a 6.5. You can absolutely go true to size in these, and they fit just right. So keep that in mind, and you guys just can also see an additional look here with a pair of relaxed pants by Adidas and how they fall on top of the sneaker. An easy pair to toss on whenever with some comfort.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and stay.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back another video on Talks with TJ, and quickly we're just going to go over the latest collaboration by Bad Bunny and Adidas and the Response CL. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. Really? This one? And I get it. That's probably the sentiment across the landscape because it's not a model that will hold a whole lot of hype. And personally, I think that's because it's actually based more so on a trail running shoe. But that's why this sneaker was actually special for me. Because again, I've said this before, but we'll go over it again. Yeah, in high school, I ran Adidas running shoes and in spikes. And this takes me back to those days. Now, if I can actually find the picture, or I should say the press release, I was the cover story for student athlete of like that year or that term, I should say, for spring sports in my local town where I went to school. And so they did an entire spread in the newspaper, and one of the pictures was actually me in my track warm-ups, and then I still had on my practice shoes, and for running, I actually ran in an Adidas trail shoe. It was comfortable, but it was rugged enough where me having to run off track, because if you ran mid distance or distance, you were often taken off of the track, okay, to really just hone your skills in terms of going uphill, downhill, dealing with different terrain. I did not run cross country, but it still helps for you to be able to carry that from the road to the track. And that's exactly what we did. There are so many times we left the track. At one season we redid our entire track and entire stadium for the high school, so we didn't even have a track to run on. So yeah, we were always off just running in the neighborhood. Like, we had certain trails that were just available for us to run on, and we knew like it was a mile or it was 2 miles or it was 3 miles, and we would just run those. And I needed a shoe that could withstand all of that. And funny enough, the base model that really helps inspire this collaboration, it looks exactly like it. So it makes perfect sense why this sneaker stood out to me. Now, the other colorway probably stood out to a lot of people because it was so bold and bright. It being yellow, which is actually Bad Bunny's favorite color, that was the more expressive pair of these two. And this is one that he actually wanted to be able to wear to anything, right? Like he said, I want to be able to wear this everywhere, whether it's just I can be going out to dinner, I can be going to an award show, he said, I can go to catch a Lakers game. I 1000% respect that. And if you look at the way they style the campaign, really spoke to me. With the campaign photos, you actually see, which is interesting, like an entire range of ages. So you have some that are like younger, kind of middle age, and then older, to show you that, hello, style is fluid. It will move across genders, it will move across age ranges, and I adore that. So thank you, Adidas. If that was your plan, I think you really nailed it with that. The one woman who is she's older. She has on the gray suit. It's like wide leg with these on. Just know that's me when I'm like 60 or 70. Just know it's me. Okay. Suit, sneakers. It's absolutely me. I'm actually sad I don't have any wide-legged suit pants to be able to pair with this. I really wish I did. As soon as I saw it, I thought, yes, I'm going to do that. And then I didn't have that, but we can at least take a look at how I choose to style this very athletic but tonal pair. Sticking with the neutral tone of the sneaker itself, on the left for the first look, I'm wearing the Wheat Fear of God Essential Sport Tank, an oversized H&M blazer, super distressed denim by American Eagle, and the Fear of God fitted hat in black. On the right, it's a little bit more relaxed, but still very similar. You have the Homestead Gray snapback hat from Lids, the Fear of God Essentials Light Heather Oatmeal crew neck, again, a relaxed pair of workout pants by Adidas, and then an H&M overcoat to top it all off. It's a much more versatile sneaker than you may think. So all in all, where will this rank when it comes to Bad Bunny and Adidas and all of his collaborations with them? Let's be realistic. It's not going to rank high, not 1, not 2 for most people, just because the form is so iconic and people are very familiar with it. I know realistically, a lot of people are not familiar with this, right? Like, just take a look at it. A lot of people are not familiar with this, and if they're not into running, it being more of a trail style shoe, they're not going to appreciate it. They're just not going to care for it. That's not a bad thing, right? Like, I try to get away from, oh, people slept on something. They could just not like it, and that's also perfectly okay. If you don't like this shoe, absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think it will rank near the bottom, but I think it also will be more accessible, right? This was released at Foot Lockers and I believe Foot Action, so you were able to get your hands on this shoe, well, somewhere. Some still took L's, and that's unfortunate, but if you were able to get your hands on this shoe because you wanted this shoe, awesome. It's not going to carry, again, the hype that the Forum will, especially First Cafe, the Easter egg, back to school, or the brand new Power Phase that he came out with, the Forum Power Phase, I should say. It's not going to have the same respect that those do, but when it comes to my style, I intend to throw this on quite a bit, especially in the summer. You can dress this up, dress it down. The campaign showed us that you can throw this on with crew socks and some sweat shorts and keep it moving. If you want to throw on a blazer and dress it up a little bit, feel free to do that as well. No matter what, it's your style. Get what you like, wear what you like. That's always the moral of the story at the end of the day. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.